Hi Floss Tubers, it's Lynn. Welcome to my Floss Tube number 10 and my crafty corner, because I'm Lynn's Crafty Corners. Corner, not corners. Right, it's been about a month since I've been on. We've been in Scotland again for a couple of weeks, and I took to Scotland this time. I took Pandemic with me, and I have nearly finished off page 5. I think I was on page 2, because while I was up there I finished page 3 and half of page 4, and now I'm on to page 5, which I've nearly finished, and there it is. Can you see? Yeah. So it's in my two-tone teals, and then the hearts I'm doing in a red. I did try 666, I think it was, and that was way too bright, so I changed it to 498. I think that looks a lot better. Let's have a look like the other red that I've got in here. Yeah, 666, and that's very bright. And when I did one heart in that, and then I tried the other one in that, and I thought that one was better, the 498. So yeah, I'm nearly finished off page 5. I'll go back a bit and you can see it all. And I've cut my material down because it was massive, huge. So I had a lot of spare at the sides and a bit spare at the bottom. So I've chopped it off and got my sewing machine out and sewed around the edges that I'd cut off. So I don't know whether you can tell that it is two-tone, but it is. The birds there are darker. Where are we? Over there. The crows at the top there, darker. There's 2 rabbits there, darker. Let me have a look. Oh, let me hold it up a little bit. So these flowers, these are in the darker as well. And the outer edge is darker. So that's my Pandemic. I'm really pleased with how I'm getting on with that. Oh, and the back stitching is in black. I've just realised I haven't put the middle in that bird's feather things on its head. There, can you see? There's some centres in there that need putting in, but when I do this one, which I'm working on now, I shall do them both at the same time. And then I don't forget, so that's Pandemic on the way. I think I'll finish page 5 off and then I'll change and do something else. Now, I showed you, didn't I had kitted up my embroidery. Kitted up the dog rose and the pansies from Trish Burr, and I just on my calico, I had traced the pattern on my calico. Well, I did the dog rose. I'm really pleased with that. And there are, if you look in the centre, there's the camera. There are French knots. Quite pleased with that because I'm usually rubbish at French knots, but I think I'm rubbish at French knots because if it's on a more open weave fabric like Ida, I go straight through. But on this calico, I found it a lot easier, and I think that is beautiful. What is that black mark there? Don't know. Is it something over the camera? No. Sorry, I digress. And of course, I did the pansies. That is very small, that one. But I loved it. Loved doing both of them. I think I might have to get out another pattern. Do one of the patterns from the book that I showed you last time. So that's my pansies. and the dog rose, as you can see, that's a lot smaller. I'm thinking of getting some, because these are 6-inch hoops. I'm thinking of getting a smaller 4 or 3-inch hoops to put them in, and then I'm going to cut the excess off, and cut the excess off and do, you know, back it, cover the hoop with some ribbon, and then hang it up, use that to hang it up. But that's going to be swamped in there. It's too small to keep in the 6-inch hoop. I have got a 3-inch hoop somewhere. I'll have to have a dig around for it, I think. And of course there's a butterfly, that one wants doing as well. So, and I got some fleece. If you remember, I showed you I got some fleece. While I had my sewing machine out, doing the edges of my Ida for the pandemic, I thought, well, I better make these guinea pig beds. Now, I can't show you the pattern that I've used because I made it up and I just drew it out on some old newspaper, and it's just cut out and left in my sewing machine bag. So it was the tiger print fleece, and this is what I've made. Piggy beds. So they go in there. So I did the base, an oblong base, and then go around the middle just to, inside there's an old towel, part of an old towel which I cut up. And so just to keep it together, I just went round in the middle. The end is a arch shape, and again I've gone around the middle. It also gives it some stability, so it keeps it so it stays up, because they sit on it as well. Instead of going in it, they sit on it. And then there was just this big piece that starts there, over to there, and I went across, oh, you can't see, and did stitching down the middle, as in a big oblong. I stitched it on the sewing machine, and then stitched it all together by hand, because obviously when you're sticking it together it is really thick, and that hurt. It took me an evening and I managed to do both of them. I've got two. Here's the other one. I thought I'd better show you them before I actually put them in with the piggies, the girly wigs. My girlies, they like their beddies. They've got some, I made some in red fleece. Well, I've got the original ones were in blue, because I had a male guinea pig. So of course he can't, well he did, he had pink and red. Well, he had red, yeah. So he had blue and red, and then the two girlies, I got the two girlies after he passed away, and I've made them, so altogether I've made them in blue, red, pink, and this, yeah. And I also made just blankies just to put on the base of the hutch, so when it comes winter time, they haven't got them in at the moment, the flat blankies. They have if it's hot. I'll just put those in and don't put the beds in, else they'll overheat. But in the winter time, I've made the blankies. They go on the bottom of the, I put puppy pads down, blankies, puppy pads again, and then the beds. So they're nice and warm, and if it gets cool, they have heat pads in. So that's where I'm up to. That's what I've done in the month since I've seen you all. So I've made quite a good progress, I think, on pandemic. I think once I finish page 5 of pandemic, I might have a go at castles, because I haven't touched castles for a couple of months, I think. Let's see, castles in the air. But I'm going to do some Christmas projects, some little Christmas projects, but I won't be able to show you those because they're for people as gifts. But that's where I'm up to with castles. all my purples and pinks and gold. Yeah, on Pandemic, if there's a crown, that's going to be in gold as well. I can't remember if there is or not. I think there must be. So I haven't done much on that. Haven't got anything else. Oh, my lady, she's not come out of the bag. She's staying in there. She's sulking because I won't do her. But yeah, I'm going to do some Christmas ones. This is all the spare fabric off the edge of Pandemic. So it was getting a bit in the way, and that was off the bottom. So that will make my Christmas projects, I think. Yeah, I think I've got some as well, so in spare from Death by Cross Stitch. Couldn't remember what it was called then. So I've got quite a bit of fabric spare. I've got quite a bit of fabric upstairs anyway. Quite a lot of fabric upstairs. What else was I going to do? Yes, please, whoever's watching, whoever watches, can you just give me a little a comment saying where you're from? Just so that I'm just interested where people are watching me from. But also, I'm wanting ideas. I don't know whether I'm going to do this yet because I don't know whether they'll want it. But my son is getting married in July 2022. Hopefully we'll be able to go. Hopefully the pandemic will be a bit better by then, because we can't go now. Well, we can, but all the hoops you have to jump through, it's like ridiculous. And you have to quarantine for 10 days if you go to Poland, in Poland, and there's not much point going for 10 days to sit in the flat where I can't see them. So yeah, July they're getting married, and I'm thinking of doing a wedding sampler. So if anybody's got any ideas of a modernish wedding sampler, please let me know, because I've been looking and looking and I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I will do one or not, because they're in the 20s, early 30s, and they might not like that sort of thing. There's no point doing it if they're going to stick it in a drawer and not look at it. A bit like all mine that are upstairs, but yeah, I will get them framed at some time. Don't know when. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I know it's only a quick video, and yeah, got not much else to talk about. So yeah, he's getting married. Woo! He's getting married. I've got to go and buy an outfit. Yeah, got to get an outfit. Yeah. Anyway, right. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I got a bit giddy there. I shall crack on and finish page 5 of Pandemic. Who knows, I might start page 6 or page 10. I know page 6 is a bit of a one, because there's an awful lot of stitching on it. There's not many spaces in it. And I know people have not complained, but said that it's a bit difficult. So we'll see. I might start it. We'll see. But I do want to move on and do something else, and the Christmas ones as well. Okay then, thank you very much for watching, which I've said about 3 times now. I shall go for now, and I shall probably come back again in about a month's time with Floss Tube number 11. So thank you, Floss Tubers. Don't forget, put in the comments below where you're from, because I'm interested just to know where everybody's from. And also any ideas for a wedding sampler. Thank you. Thumbs up if you like. It's nice to get a thumbs up. Don't get many. Anyway, thank you. Thumbs up if you like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And also, if you subscribe, you'll probably get notifications. Well, you will get notifications of my Lynn's Crafty Corner card making. Done some ace tulips this week. You can check those out if you want. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you all later. Take care. Look after yourself and your loved ones. See you later. Bye.